Hi, my name is Robert Spearing, and this is the video portion of my application. So for the first question, it asks, what is the role of a returning RA? I think besides just the normal responsibilities of being in the RA position, there are specific roles for a returning RA that should be filled. I think one thing for sure is to take experiences and things that you have learned and really work to apply them to the new staff, new building, new context. Just be able to take those and really capitalize on what you've learned and what you've experienced. I think that's huge and a really good asset as a returner for any RA staff. I really think that's helpful in many ways. I also think another role or just positive to being a returner especially is knowing what works and what doesn't work in regards to um, as far as events go, as far as building community goes. I think there's a lot learnt during the process in RA, especially the first time, and as a returner, a big responsibility is being able to recognize that and apply it to, as I said, the new context, new staff, new residents. I think that's huge. As a returner also, I think there's a big responsibility on being a good example for new RAs who are coming in. If they know you've already been in the position and done it, they'll be looking to you for kind of guidance on certain things, or if they need a question, help clarify. And I think that's a big role for a returner, is just to be sure on those things and able to be a good leader for other student leaders who are new to the position in general. I think as a returner, those are the main roles on top of just the typical roles of being an RA that I really think contribute well to any staff. Now the second question, it says, what would you label as a success in your history as a student leader? What would you list as a failure? So in my experience in Ocotillo on second floor, a success I would say is really being able to facilitate a good community to grow. I think we have a great group of guys in our hall, and it's been great seeing friendships flourish and build, and they're able to be a good space where people can feel comfortable in the rooms, can feel comfortable in the hall and at the tables, and just really getting to know each other. There wasn't much tension, and I really think being able to talk and get to know a lot of the guys and be there for them and have events and have them come together. It was great to see that kind of genuine community come about, and I would say I would list that as a success. I think that's great. I think that's a huge part of the job. Definitely list that as a success. As far as failure goes, during my time here, I was able to really bond with a lot of residents in my hall, on not just RA to resident, but more of like a real friendship level. I think that was really cool, and so I would list that as a success as well. But something of a failure is not being able to really have that kind of connection and relationship with every resident in my hall. I think there's a good amount that I've been able to really bond with, but there's always some where you're still just kind of on the hey, what's up basis. So I think that would be a failure and something I would definitely work on. So that's pretty much what my answers to these questions would be. Thank you very much.